Alright, I just wanted to give an introduction to the channel. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Um, it all started, I would say, in high school when I failed Algebra 2. uh, yeah, I failed Algebra 2. I got a D first semester and an F second semester. Teacher had no faith in my abilities whatsoever. Honestly, I mean, they're gonna remain nameless, but don't think they thought much of me. Thought I would accomplish much. Um, don't want to say too much more about that, but bottom line is, well, I had very low self-esteem in math as well. Actually, didn't think I was good. Didn't think I was smart at all in any way. And so I went to community college. Had no idea what I wanted to study. Um, Took algebra 2 again, intermediate algebra. Got a B. Thought, I don't know, this is kind of cool. Okay, then I took trigonometry, and I thought it was awesome. Trigonometry I thought was really cool. It's all pictures. Um, what can you deduce from pictures? That's kind of my opinion of it. Obviously, there's a lot of other stuff that goes into it, but that was the idea. Then I took calculus, and I actually remember after my first exam, I told the teacher, I don't think I'm cut out for this. Could you just grade my exam? Well, when you grade my exam, could you please just let me know how I did? Because I don't think I can handle this. I don't think I'm cut out for it. Um, so he did, and he told me, once he graded it, that there were only 3 A's, and I was one of them. So I was completely stoked after that. Very happy with myself. Obviously, I studied my ass off. Um, but it definitely gave me some confidence, and I was able to believe in myself that I could do something regarding math. Um, he later on asked me to tutor for his class, so I ended up tutoring, and I loved it. I feel that I can relate to people because I know what it's like to struggle. I'm not someone where math came easy to. Math never came easy to me. I'll be the first to admit math is hard as hell. The farther you go, the more you realize you know nothing. So I ended up obviously getting through all the calculus, as well as economics. I loved economics as well. I got through that. This is all just in community college, so lower division stuff. Transferred to UCSD, University of California, San Diego, where they have a joint econ math degree. So that was my initial idea, was to do joint econ and math. When I got there, I liked the econ classes, but it wasn't as challenging as math. If you've taken any upper division math classes, it is a completely humbling experience. Talk about just thinking you're stupid. I mean, take a real analysis course. It will kick your ass. Okay, I can guarantee that. I decided to switch to pure math. I still ended up taking all of the microeconomics courses because I really enjoyed them. And honestly, no offense, I mean, honestly, I'm not trying to boast or anything whatsoever, but they were just easy for me. I mean, it was just multivariable calculus, conceptually is not very hard, not too crazy in my opinion. I mean, and I thought they were cool. I thought they were interesting. So, I'd honestly go in and get hundreds on all those exams, literally. I'm not trying to boast, brag whatsoever, but something to keep in mind also is that I don't think people study as much as me. I just don't. I just don't think people work as hard as me. Just my opinion. Could be completely wrong. I just don't see it. But anyways, back on track. I decided to do math, study math. So I got a bachelor's in math from UCSD. I graduated high. Considered getting a PhD because I did want to teach. I've wanted to teach for the past 10 years. I wanted to teach community college specifically. But I did quite well at UCSD, graduated 3.8, considered going on to a PhD program, but found out it was just not enough. Not enough. I don't think I could handle it. It's just, if you want to go that route, and I mean, obviously, I think it's great. If you want to get a PhD, do it. But you need to be dedicated. You need to be unbelievably dedicated. You need to be, unless you're really, really smart and it comes naturally to you, which never came naturally to me. I always had to work my ass off. Um, then getting a PhD requires um, extreme dedication. So I decided not to do that. I ended up going to, after that, I went to San Diego State to get a master's in math, finish that program with ease, honestly. Um, Thesis is hard, of course, but other than that, it was much more lax than my experience at UCSD. So I went into teaching. I taught at community college for basically 2.5 years, taught a whole bunch of calculus courses, a whole bunch of algebra courses. Um, Ended up working at San Diego State as well as a lecturer, teaching to 130 students. Definitely a good experience, exciting. Um, but I got to the point really where I realized that it just wasn't for me. The main reason is that, this is always kind of my fear, is that you sort of stop growing as an individual, and that's pretty much what I experienced. When I was teaching, calculus, algebra, things like that, I already know these concepts really well, and it's just not the kind of fulfillment I think that can be maintained long term. So I said, I want to get out of this. And not to mention, there's some other things, and don't get me wrong, I salute anyone who's willing to go for teaching. Definitely need good teachers out there, but I just realized it wasn't for me, for many reasons. There's a lot of behind the scenes BS that goes on. That's aside the point. Pay's not great. That's that's important. I don't care what you say. Money, on some level, is important. Just to sort of mention something about that, I was teaching 6 classes at 3 schools, 14 lectures a week. No time for anything. I was literally working 7 days a week. Exams, grading, syllabus, just everything you think of, right? Not worth it, in my opinion. I didn't even get to enjoy San Diego for those years. It was just work, not getting paid that much. Not worth it. Not being appreciated. Overworked, undervalued. I did not work as hard as I did to be put in that position. So fortunately, I had the opportunity, thanks to my girlfriend's parents, basically, allowed me to stay with them, study for actuarial exams, because that's my pursuit now. I definitely like what I'm doing now. I actually love it. I get to learn more, take exams. I use my knowledge in math. I've always learned abstract nonsense, what I call it, just math with no application, just how does the math work. Now I'm learning what math is good for in real life situations, and it's awesome. Been applying to a bunch of jobs after I passed exam P, have some interviews coming up, and I'm just excited about the new career I'm taking. I definitely recommend, I don't want to deter you from teaching if that's what you're considering doing, but I think a lot of you that watch my channel know, well, a lot of you study actuary science as well. But I guess that's all I really wanted to say. Yeah, keep working hard, and there's nothing better than working as hard as you can and seeing a payoff. So that's what I'm trying to do. And my philosophy has always been is that if you do the best you can, and you've done everything you can in your power to get to where you want to be, then you cannot be mad at yourself for not making it, or no one else can be mad at you either. Because you did the best you could. What else can you do besides the best that you can do? Nothing. So that's been my philosophy about things. And funny thing is that usually when you do your best, you're probably going to be successful, right? But it's not easy. A lot of sacrifices. So, anyways, tell me what you think about it. Um, Thank you to you individuals who have subscribed and watched my channel. Again, oh, so I actually didn't mention what's the goal of my channel. The goal of my channel is to basically still teach. I enjoy teaching. I enjoy explaining ideas, mathematical ideas to individuals, because I do honestly. I don't give myself a credit for a lot of things, but I do give myself credit for being relatively good at articulating concepts of math to others. Um, so I still want to sort of, this is sort of my way of still helping other people out with understanding math and their struggles in math. Believe me, I've struggled a ton in math. Okay, I know what it's like. It's not easy. So, goal of my channel is to help you guys with whatever kind of math I can help you with. Obviously, I don't know everything, and honestly, a master's in the math world is nothing. I don't know squat. I don't know anything. But I'm more than happy to go over and explain things that I do know. So the goal sort of is I want people to ask questions for the channel, and I'll try to answer them. And if people don't have questions, then that's fine. I'm going to go over what I'm studying. And what I'm studying now previously was Exam P. I've been still going over questions because people have been requesting them. But now, if people don't request them, I'm going to go over Exam FM because that's what I'm studying. And that's the goal. That's the goal. So I always welcome your input. I welcome criticism. Okay, I'm not, by no means do I think I know it all. Do I think I have everything down? And I'm always looking for improvements in all aspects of life. Always want to get better every day. So hopefully you'll find my channel helpful, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys learn to enjoy math, because it's fun. It's just, how good can you reason? Doesn't rely on memorization. I always love that. Anyways, let me not get off topic. Thanks for tuning in. Alright.